Beautiful Virgos, it's Kim Enchantress here from Sydney, Australia, here to do a musician's reading for you guys for April 23, and I'm here to wish you all the blessings for the long weekend in Easter. I'm doing the readings on the long weekend for you guys, but it's for April from the 19th onwards. So I'm going to pull two cards here from Spirit to give the messages for the month for you. So let's see what Spirit messages come out for our beautiful Virgos, please. Thank you. Okay, Spirit wants you to know they're protecting you this month, in your music especially. So maybe people have been taking your ideas from you and looking at ways of making them not take the ideas, and you're trying to protect yourself as well as you're trying to get the word out there that you're performing. So it's making it difficult. You need to find the willpower to succeed, and you must have fun along the way. Okay, so you're definitely being protected around the new moon on the 19th. Definitely with the sun in Taurus on the 20th, it's asking you to have fun, find the willpower to succeed in your music. You're being protected. Your projects are being protected. So not to worry here, Virgo. Okay, so we have the Aries new moon on the 19th. Believing in yourself. Knowing that you've got the strength and courage to move forward while you're being protected, while you're having fun, and, trying new things. Things that you've been planting the seeds for, things that are now hatching for you or coming out of the cocoon, like the monarch butterfly here. The monarch butterfly, I've been seeing quite a few in the last week, and I haven't seen those type of butterflies here in my backyard ever. It's always been the nice light pale yellow or black and white or white butterflies, but never a monarch butterfly. So this tells me there is creative opportunities fluttering our way. So Virgo, you're going to be emotionally motivated so you can express yourself, to be different from others, to be independent. And in your own heart that something's new on the horizon, and you may be feeling a little bit restless around these energies. That's a good thing though, but there is a need to avoid rash decisions. Take time to enjoy life while you're waiting for something to come in. Having fun is required, as Spirit is telling you. You will be ready to accept these new challenges when they arise. Okay, but you must have fun along the way. It's not going to be all work and no play, okay? And with the Lenormand cards, we have the book, which is secrets, learning, study. We've got the diviner, which is Mademoiselle Lenormand herself. So it's something spiritual. Pisces energy with the book. So the spiritual meaning of Pisces season is all about divine consciousness. Pisces people are dreamy. Okay, being the last sign of the zodiac, and as it takes place right before the spring equinox and the beginning of Aries season, the spiritual meaning of Pisces season is as intricate, and it is very interesting. But if we take a moment to reflect on its essence here, you'll understand both its beauty and its strength. Now remember, every single sign or season has a specific purpose, and this is for the collective, so bear in mind it's for the collective. So it's not going to be for everybody, but for example, Leo is a symbol of joy and the inner child, right? So Leo season just so happens to take place in the middle of summer, now when the children are outside playing, having the time of their life. So nothing is coincidence, okay, is what I'm trying to say. So Virgo, you are superb in your talents, in your music, and you are possibly a go-to expert. So people are coming to learn from you spiritually and musically, okay? Now, we have the eclipse also in Aries, and you can boost your relationships and compromise, collaborate with team members around this time, because you are a spiritual being experiencing life on the earth, having fun while you're doing what you're passionate about, okay? So you are learning life lessons. You're being led by what interests you, what you're passionate about, and what makes you feel good in your heart. So this can also be about your connections, okay? Whether they're karmic or it's just someone that you feel drawn to in your music. And you do feel the time is right now for business or personal collaboration, where maybe before you didn't want to collaborate. It was your way or the highway, basically. So, you may want to feel fulfilled by expressing your true self now and finding out more about your journey in life, your purpose in life, and you're wanting to follow or complete projects that you've put aside, and maybe you're feeling more motivated because you are protected by spirit, and you want to express these talents and learn new ways to get ahead. So hence the book. Okay. Now, when the sun and the moon aligns with the north node in the sky, it's definitely coming up on the solar eclipse. The energy will be amplified, and it brings about significant changes. So your focus is going to be intense on your personal goals. Okay. And in astrology, Saturn in the 6th house of the birth chart can indicate strong work ethics and a service-oriented career. So it can also indicate a partner who's responsible and serious, or who values honesty above all. And people with this placement definitely have a high discipline and very organised. But, they're prone to overworking though, so they could have burnout. So you've got to take self-care around this time. 6th house in Saturn's about power, fortune, and riches. Now, relationships with co-workers, which is about your team workers, and employees can be strained by you being irritable and demanding on them. So let's take a look at the Lenormand, which is the moon, which is Cancer energy, and we've got the Tower, which is Saturn energy. So, maybe you've got to use your intuition to navigate through your music here. And this is probably why Mademoiselle's come up in the reading. So, you are very spiritual and intuitive, and this can help you navigate through your music. You've got this great reputation, Virgo, and the name that you have for yourself, you're starting to be recognized, okay? Because you dream big. And this could be in a music organization or just something independent that you're doing. You've built from the bottom up. Okay? So that's what I'm feeling for you. That's going to be amplified with the eclipse. Now you have Sun in Taurus, about your self-worth, knowing how much your music's worth, and being practical as well. So, you might want to put all your new ideas out there. And you also got to invest a little time in yourself as well. Believe in your talents. So this is going to boost your self-esteem, and your projects are going to truly succeed if you've got the willpower. Now, it's time for action, but choose wisely along the way. Also, remember that money is an energy, and if you can't look at it as power or a platform of power, okay? Now, you've got the tree, which is your energy, Virgo. About being patient. Things starting to grow. They're solid and they're starting to sprout. You've got the mice, which is teamwork. It can be stressful times, but it's also the 2nd house of money, tools, and possessions. And then you've got the rider, which is communication, Mercury energy, which we have Mercury going retrograde on the 21st, I believe. So, with the second house tells you about your money and material possessions, what you value and your principles and intangible wealth. Virgo is the mutable earth sign, and it promotes service, work and self-improvement. So when it's in your second house, it means that you may find value and safety in routine, hard work and financial proficiency. Now, the sign is important too, but a Mercury in the second house is a rational placement. So you value logic and facts more than fantasy. And the second house is the house of finances. So to be more specific, it's one of the money houses. And it shows up as the money as that you earn. Okay, so you have this intellect to gain wealth. But be careful around Mercury retrograde. Okay, making any contracts or signing anything, making decisions that are rash. Your music or company is very stable. So you've got to remember how a messy situation that you had previously caused a lot of stress, it had an impact on your emotional health. So you may be receiving messages that gave you anxiety. You probably had messy band members or hearing Chinese whispers along the way. So no, Spirit's protecting you, protecting all your projects, but you've got to find the willpower to move forward with it, but have fun while you're doing so. Don't get caught up in just all work and no play, Virgo. So that's all I have for you guys. Love to you all. Many blessings.